Hello, and thank you for watching this regional forecast update for the Northeast. I'm Andrew Pritchard, Senior Meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. We'll start with the satellite and lightning overlay here, watching a cold front make its way from the Great Lakes into the southern plains. We've got showers and storms ongoing along that. Out ahead of it, warm and sunny as we get our Friday started. Not going to be the case here across the Northeast. We'll see some areas with some low-level gloom this morning with some of the moisture making its way into the area. Other areas do see some broken sunshine as we head through the morning hours today in the Northeast. We've also got Hurricane Epsilon off across the Atlantic, continuing to be very beautiful, but not posing any risk to making a landfall here in the Northeast. Now, as we look at the radar, I should say in the U.S. anywhere, I'm not meaning to imply it's making landfall anywhere else. This thing is not going to be a U.S. landfalling hurricane. What we do have to talk about in the U.S. right now is, again, showers and storms along that cold front from the Great Lakes all the way down to the southern plains. This is the cold front. You can see it very obviously. We look at the temperatures there, warm and muggy across the eastern third of the country, cold and winter-like across the western half or two-thirds of the country right now. So we look at the temperature anomaly forecast over the next 5 days on the left, and then the precipitation forecast, the anomalies, over the next 5 days. Again, it's going to be the battle zone where this frontal boundary kind of stalls out over the next, as we go through the weekend into early next week. And again, with upper level support along that, we'll see several waves of showers and storms from, again, the southern plains into the Northeast at times. Now here's the jet stream as we get started on Friday morning. Again, this big trough that continues to be anchored from western Canada into the central U.S. with well-developed upper-level waves kind of rotating around the base of that, each one of those bringing with it a chance for some colder air and the upper-level support for some cloud cover and precipitation. So as we take this into the weekend and early next week, this is the system or the wave that's bringing the first round of cold air to parts of the Midwest. It's also helping to kick off some strong storms in parts of the eastern Corn Belt today and tonight. This is the trailing wave, though, that brings even colder air into parts of the Rockies and the central U.S. as we head through the weekend into early next week. And then as we get into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, this low kind of cuts itself off across the Four Corners region, across the southwest U.S. So we had several days with that frontal boundary sort of stalled out across the midsection of the country. Strong upper-level support across the region. High pressure in the southeast. That's pumping moisture northward from the Gulf of Mexico, and that's what sets us up for several days of active weather across the middle part of the country. Now, as we look at the hazards map on the left and the Storm Prediction Center's Day 1 severe weather outlook on the right, it's pretty active across the central and western U.S., relatively quiet across the Northeast. We've got freeze warnings, freeze watches, winter storm warnings across the Northwest into the central and southern plains. And then across the eastern Corn Belt, parts of Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio, under a slight risk for strong storms with a marginal risk expanded around that into parts of the Mid-South. That is all west of the Northeast region here as we head through the day today. Now here's the progression of the cold front as we head through the weekend. Again, it will make its way through the Northeast as we head through the next 24 hours. We'll time that out here once again. Let me get this clicked and queued up. This is the temperature pattern here as we get to sunrise on Friday morning. The sun starts coming up today, warming us up across the Northeast, very unseasonably warm in advance of this storm system with plenty of warm air advection. And again, it'll be right along that cold front this afternoon and evening that we see those scattered strong storms producing some gusty winds, maybe a little large hail, and can't rule out a tornado or two, though I think the tornado risk is going to be quite low today. As we wake up on Saturday morning, western Pennsylvania, western New York, the cold front has made its way through your area. The rest of the Northeast will wake up to a rather warm start to their Saturday. It'll be ending on a cool note, though, so you're kind of experiencing what we are in the Corn Belt today, or at least the eastern Corn Belt. A warm start to your day tomorrow in the Northeast, but your temperatures will likely be falling through the day, ending with a rather chilly Saturday night. Cooler air then in the region for the day on Sunday. Those temperatures will be quite a bit cooler than average. The warm front starts to make its way back to the north, or I should say the front starts to make its way back north as a warm front as we go through the day Monday into Tuesday. So we'll get back to a bit of a warmer pattern early next week as we await the next push of cooler air. So the high-resolution NAM model will show us the precipitation forecast as we head through the weekend into Monday. Again, showers and storms along that front across parts of Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio through the afternoon and evening today. A broken line of showers and storms moves from west to east through the Northeast starting early Saturday morning, probably clearing western Pennsylvania and New York by sunrise on Saturday. This will be as the sun comes up tomorrow morning. Scattered showers and storms across the region. Those will probably fade as we head through the day today, losing the instability, through the day tomorrow, losing the instability, losing the upper level support. So a rainier start to the night. Perhaps some scattered storms, scattered showers as we start the day tomorrow, but then transitioning to a colder, drier pattern as we finish our Saturday and head into Sunday. We'll then be watching to the west for the next storm system to begin organizing across the region. Some moisture perhaps making its way in as we get into Sunday in the form of some very, very light showers across parts of Pennsylvania. We can take a longer range look here with the European operational model run. We'll take it into Friday evening now as the sun goes down today. Will be warm and windy across the northeast. Showers and storms off to our west. Those showers and a couple of storms make their way in overnight into tomorrow morning, drying out, becoming much colder on the backside of that cold front. Just a chance for a light shower or two across southern portions of Pennsylvania as we head through the late part of the day on Sunday. Moisture starts making its way back in, though, as we get into the day on Monday with that front kind of stalled in the region. This is going to get started a wet start to the week. This is Monday evening, Monday night, Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, and then we'll take it into Tuesday night, Wednesday, and then we lose some confidence here, but we'll have to watch for the low, which gets cut off across the southwest to eventually make its way out of the southwest into the southern plains and then lift into the Ohio River Valley and eventually the northeast. What exactly that looks like, not quite sure. We've got quite a bit of confidence missing here as we go into the day 7 through 10 time frame. At least as we go through the next 5 days, we'll look at the ensemble forecast for total precipitation on the left, and then the odds of picking up 3 inches or more of snowfall, again, between now and 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Heaviest rain extends from the Red River region into parts of the eastern Corn Belt, but still the chance to pick up another half an inch to an inch across especially western Pennsylvania, upstate New York, New Hampshire, and Vermont. A little bit lighter with the precipitation as you head closer to coastal regions, and then not talking about any accumulating snow in the northeast over the next 5 days. That's going to be confined to the Pacific Northwest, parts of the Rockies, and then into the upper Mississippi Valley. Take a look at those high temperatures to finish the video up. Very warm today, mid-70s, upper 70s in some cases, breezy and muggy. Cold front makes its way in during the day on Saturday. Your temperatures likely falling during the day on Saturday. Much cooler on Sunday, but the front starts lifting back to the north Monday into Tuesday, bringing slightly warmer conditions to the area. And then we will resume an active, rainy, and potentially stormy pattern across the northeast, bringing a good dose of precipitation to much of the region. Have a great Friday, a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday morning.